How do you add a Shopify product to your website? If you're looking to highlight one product or even a collection of products, you can generate a buy button to allow users to purchase products right from your main website without navigating to your store. If you have the ability to paste custom code into your website, this should work for you. So this includes Squarespace, Wix, WordPress, Showit, and more. Before we get started, my name is Michelle, and I've been in the marketing game for close to 20 years now, and I love to share what I've learned in the tools that I use with other entrepreneurs. So if this info resonates with you, or if you find it helpful, please give the video a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one. And if you have any questions, you can leave those in the comments. All right, let's dive in. So let's show you how to add any Shopify product to any website that you have. So if you are wanting to highlight a product, let's say for instance on a blog, because you might not think like, oh, if I have my Shopify store, why in the heck do I need to put them on my main website? So this could be a definite instance of if you want to highlight a new product on a homepage, or maybe you want to highlight a product in a blog that you're doing. Any of those instances, you may just want to have the ability to purchase right then and there. So I'm going to show you how to create a buy button to do that. The first thing that you'll need to do is be logged into your Shopify account, of course. And then we're going to locate the sales channel, which should be on your left-hand menu over here. So in the sales channel, you probably don't have this installed yet, but you're going to want to look for the buy button. All you have to do is search for buy button, and then it should come up. And once you have that in your sales channel, you can also pin it so that you don't lose it. It'll bring you to this page, and then we can say, okay, let's create a buy button. It's going to walk you through this whole process. It's very simple. So it's going to ask you if you want to create a buy button for just one product, or you could do a whole collection. So let's say you have a brand new collection and you want to showcase that on your homepage, then you can do that. So we're just going to show you, the process is the same, but I'll just show you the one product, for example. So it's going to ask me to select a product. I have a whole list here. I'll just choose one. I'll choose this candle and I'll hit select. And then I have a preview of what everything's going to look like. So whether or not I want to see what does it look like on mobile, what does it look like if I click that again on desktop, full width view if I need to see that. What does the cart look like? I can see that pop up over here. So this is just a full preview of what things are looking like. And then over here on the left side, I can customize. So do I like this classic style? Do I want super basic and just have a button? So maybe you are adding photos in your blog post and you just want the buy button. You can just do the button. If you want that whole classic preview so that it has the image, the description, the price, and the button, you can do that. And then they've got a full view. So if you want all of the images, the full description, everything readily available, you can also do the full view. What action do you want when people click? Do you want to add the product to your cart, or do you just want to go directly to the checkout? So if you add it just to the cart, then they can continue to browse. But otherwise, if you're going direct to checkout, then you're kind of forcing them to go ahead and make that purchase right then and there. So depending on the experience you want to give, that may affect your selection there. The button style, you can choose your colors, you can choose, how round it is, the font size, all of those things are adjustable for the button. And then the layout, do you need to edit the text of the button? Do you have different colors that you want for product title, price, and description? Again, you can do typography edits there as well. Going back, and then you've got shopping cart options. So you can see that popped up over there. What do you want the header to be? The subtotal, title. You can also edit the button text, and then you can have an empty cart message as well with a few more color options. And then you do have a couple of advanced settings. So how do you want the cart to behave? Do you want them to go to a brand new window when they're ready to check out? It'll kind of like take them to a whole new page. Or do you want it to be a pop-up experience? So you can do the checkout behavior there. Once you have everything set the way that you want, so let's say we'll just roll with the full view, you'll hit the next button up here, and then it's going to give you a code to paste in your website. So it doesn't really matter what platform you're using. If you have the ability to add this little chunk of custom code, this should work for you. So all I need to do is copy the code here, and then I'll go over to my little test site. I am using WordPress right now. This is Divi. And so this is just kind of a template page. Let's say I was going to put a new product right under here. Let's add a row. And then the way that Divi works, you have a code module, and then I'm just going to paste that code that I copied and hit the check mark. Do know that in Divi, you're not going to be able to see that right away until you hit save and exit. So I will exit my visual builder, hit save and exit there. And then I should be able to see my product right there. I've got the full description. I can cycle through the photos. And then if I want to add it to the cart, it'll add that to the cart. If I hit checkout, I can just do it right there on my website. And so I can go through the checkout process there. So it is quite simple. Let me know if you have any use cases that you think this would be great for. Would love to hear them. If you have any questions, you can leave those in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.